guys, welcome back to the Shire. My name is Rebecca and I am a stay-at-home mom and an online reseller across 6 different platforms. Today's video is going to be part 5 of my Death to the Death Pile challenge. If you haven't been following along or if you're new, my Death to the Death Pile challenge is just what it sounds like. It's me trying to get my death pile all listed. This is only some of it, there's some more in the closet, but this is the part that we're working on right now. Each week I am choosing 15 items out of my death pile to photograph and list. Now you'll have to excuse me if I seem a little more tired this time around or if my voice cracks. I did just film my What Sold for January 2022 video right before this one. I am going to be wearing the same thing because we are all friends here and I am not going to change what I'm wearing just to make it look like it's on different days. No. I filmed that like an hour ago, I ate lunch, and now I'm going to film this one because this is when I have childcare and I am not about to try to film without having someone watching my kids or all you will hear is a bunch of screaming in the background. So before we get into the 15 items from the death pile for this week, we are going to talk a little bit about best business practices. And it's not really best as far as you have to do this to make sales or whatever. It's what works for you and what how you're choosing to run your business, essentially. I recently experimented with a different type of business practice, I guess you could say. And all I mean by that is, in our business, a lot of times it's not just selling things outright to people. A lot of times it's accepting offers or sending out offers to people. And a bunch of different resellers have different views on whether you should do that or whether you should not. I had been watching a video by Shed Flips, which is Lonnie and Candace, and I will put their channel right here. And they were talking about how they do not put best offer on, I believe on most or maybe even all of their items on eBay. And when I was watching this, I was like, oh, I put or best offer on all of my items because I wanted to sell them. And I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I am losing out on some money there. So I started maybe like through mid-January, I started the new items I was listing not putting best offer on. I thought maybe I'll let it sit at whatever price I set it at for the first 30 days. If nothing happens, then, maybe then I'll change it to or best offer. And I don't do like free shipping. That's just something I prefer not to do because I don't want to put in the guesswork and not know where things are going, especially because I live in Pennsylvania, so I get a lot of sales from like California and it's way more expensive to ship to California or Florida or a lot of other places where there's high populations of people than if I were living right in the middle of the country. So I wanted to try this out with not putting best offer on, and I didn't experiment very long, which is poor scientific method, but I decided to just do it for a little while, see how I felt about it. And this is what I mean by business practices. Like in your business practice, do you allow offers? Would you accept an offer? Just because I didn't put best offer on didn't mean someone couldn't send me an offer. And I list across 6 platforms. So eBay and Facebook Marketplace are really the only platforms where I can choose to allow offers or not. And even so, someone could still send me a message and ask if I would take lower. And that did happen in January with one of those items. All the other platforms, Poshmark, Mercari, Kidizen. Well, Kidizen you can't really send offers anyway, but and then Curtsy. People could have sent me offers on those items on all those other platforms. So what I was finding out was I can't necessarily say it didn't make a big difference for me because I didn't test it long enough. Like a lot of those items, I personally don't feel like taking best offer off sold any more of my items. But then again, most of these weren't even listed 30 days, so maybe there just wasn't a buyer for that item within those 30 days. I would have had to run that experiment like a lot longer to really test it out. But as I was doing this, and I got that offer through a message on Facebook, and I accepted that one, I just thought, is this the smartest way to run my business? And everyone has to run their business differently. So when I look at my business, my goal really is to keep things moving. And I'm not trying to be the Enderman or anything, and If you don't know what that means, go watch a Commonwealth picker. He talks about that, Commonwealth Flipper channel. But, you know, I need to keep my items going. I can't sit on items for a long time for a number of reasons. So the first one is that I want to keep sourcing. And, you know, I need to sell stuff in order to keep sourcing. And that kind of ties into where I store my items. So I don't have a massive garage. I don't have a warehouse. I don't have a storage unit. I don't even have like a full extra bedroom or basement space or anything like that in my house. All of my items are stored, like my office space and my storage space is in a room that is half of a playroom and half my office. And it's very small. At some point I can do a video on my inventory system and like an office tour. If you want those, let me know in the comments and I'll be glad to do those for you. So my storage space for inventory is very small, which means I can't be sourcing a ton of like long haul items. I can't be sourcing a bunch of things that are going to take forever, or that, oh, I can sit on it for the next year or whatever. I mean, that definitely happens. If you watch my most recent What Sold, you'll see how much that happens. But it's not what I'm trying to do. Of course, nobody's trying to do that. Everybody wants their stuff to sell quickly. But what I had to think about is, do I want to hold off and hope somebody buys something at the price I listed at? Or can I just be happy taking the profits I'm taking? And especially because I source mostly at yard sales, I have a very low cost of goods. It's lower than most of the items I had gotten from the bins when I went there. So, you know, maybe this is selling for $10, $15 less than what I wanted it to. But do I only have 50 cents into it and it's still selling for like $40? That's still a really good profit, and I think I should take that because I need that storage space back so I can go source more. Because sourcing's the fun part. That's the part we want to keep doing. So I can't keep sourcing if I don't have the room to put it in. I won't have the room if I don't sell the stuff. So, you know, I think I'm just going to turn on best offer. And also during that time period, I was just not sending offers like on Poshmark or on eBay. I just wasn't sending offers on some of those items to see if they would sell full price. And I just don't think that was like a great move on my part for my business model. So I said all that basically to say, try some different things out if you want, see how they work for you. But remember that everyone's going to be different. Some people have no problem holding on to stuff for a long time because they have space to store it. I don't have that luxury. I don't have the ability to store things, so I need to keep them moving, even if I'm taking a lower profit, because I have a lower cost of goods. As long as I'm making more money, I can keep my stuff moving. Hopefully that makes more sales come in. All right, that's all the chit chat I have for today. We're going to get into what items I am going to be photographing and listing this week from my death pile. One item I have, as this happens to me every week, one item is not from my death pile. It is an item that my mom gave me, but like I said, I don't want to add or make a new death pile. So anything that comes in, I'm going to like process right away in the next week. I just want to keep these things moving. I don't want to make a new death pile. That's not beneficial. Also, for the most part, I have not been like cherry picking things out of my death pile. I haven't been like, oh, I really like this piece, I'm going to try to sell this one next. I've just been grabbing what's on top next. I mean, I have them sorted, so like, you know, I'm listing the sweaters and sweatshirts and more colder weather things right now before that season ends. But for the most part, I don't want to be like listing all the things I was excited about when I bought them and then have a bunch of like not exciting things to do at the end. So I haven't been cherry picking that. I did cherry pick a little bit this week because I wanted to keep some like items together, just because I think it'll be more beneficial for someone who may be interested in buying. All right, so we have one item from my mom, which is a pair of shoes. We have 5 pants to go on my 5 pants hangers. I actually have one pair of overalls, which it's a pair of pants, but it doesn't go in a pants hanger. It's going to go in a regular hanger. So I could do my 5 pants plus those 1 overalls, and then all the rest are tops. So our boxes are actually looking really good. This one only has like 3 pieces left in it, I think. And then this pants one only has like 3 pants, so the pants will knock out next week for sure. And then this one's still full. So we are almost through all of this winter stuff, which is really exciting. All right, let me show you what we've got. So the item that I have from my mom is this pair of boots. She bought these for herself off Poshmark, and they just don't fit, and she doesn't really want to deal with trying to like reposh them, so I'm going to. So the profit that I make from it, I'm just going to try to make her money back for her as best I can. That's going to go back to her. I'm not going to keep that. But these are like brand new. I don't even know if they were worn. They're super clean. And I believe, yeah, these are Bass, like GH Bass probably. They're just this nice snow boot, like a duck boot almost. It says leather upper. They're a size 9M, 9 medium. And this is what the inside looks like. It's like really thick, which I think maybe is why it didn't fit her or something. Probably just made them a little snug. Obviously it's a pair, but the other one's over here. So I have no idea what these might go for. I think she paid like 45 or something like that. So I'm hoping right around 50 or so. We'll see. Next we have a pair of overalls, and I'll back up so you can see these. And these are Carhartt Overalls. Let's see. There's Carhartt. Oh, even left a nice paper clip on there. And let's see what size these are. They are a 34 by 32 relaxed fit. And there's all the information on the tag there, so I can look that up. I got these at a yard sale, I think for like $2 or something. I think they didn't sell because they're not in like immaculate condition. Like you can see the bottom here is ripped. Let's see. These are really hard to like move around and show you because they're huge, but there's like stains and stuff on them, just like work stains, you know, what you expect. It's nothing crazy, but that's what you expect from a pair of work pants. I think overalls can go around the $50 range. I don't know in the condition that these are in if they'll still go for 50, but we'll see. I know Carhartt definitely is a good brand, and overalls are usually a good seller from what I hear. I haven't sold any overalls yet though. Next we have a pair of jeans that were in my closet. They are Levi's. They're actually like gray. I don't know how well you can tell. They're like a silver gray color. And it has this kind of Levi's tag on the back. It's all rolled up, but it's like black with silver lettering. And these are called 29 Demi Curve Classic Rise. Not like vintage or anything as far as I know. You know, I said they aren't vintage, and I didn't think they were, especially because it's like screen printed on the back. But now I don't know. It says they are a waist 29, length 32. So, you know, they've got their whole book of tags here, so we'll look through everything and get the best description for them. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't wear them. I don't know why I picked up like silver gray jeans. It's not something I really wear. So I think I've sold a pair of grayish men's Levi's for like the $22 mark. So I'll probably list these maybe around like 30. Next is a pair of American Eagle jeans. Very heavily distressed. And these are the super stretch. And they are considered a jegging. They're size 6 regular. And I didn't realize this, but they actually have like, isn't this a Goodwill barb? So I'll have to cut that off. But I think I don't have any money into these actually. I'm pretty sure I saw these at a yard sale and I picked them up for myself. But it was like a community yard sale, and this lady, she said that they weren't going to do their community yard sale, but they're just like in the process of moving, and she was just putting stuff at the curb to take for free. And I was like, you really don't want anything for these? And she's like, no. And I was like, okay. I mean, I didn't pick them up to resell for free, but I picked them up for myself, and then they just didn't fit. So, I mean, no cost of goods, but this should sell. American Eagle sells pretty well for me. And there's like some heel drag on there, but people usually don't care about that. So those will probably be like maybe around the 20, definitely 15 to 20, but I'm hoping closer to 20 for those. Next pair of pants is another pair of Carhartts. These are brown, just regular pants, not overalls. I'm pretty sure I got these from the same yard sale from the same guy who had the overalls. And these are, let me see. These are also a 34 by 32 dungaree fit. I don't know if I can show you the tag, it's really crumpled, but you can kind of see it. And there's the Carhartt patch on the back. And same with the overalls, like these are dirty, like they have stains because they're work pants. But I've never sold Carhartts, but from what other people have said, I don't think that'll actually matter. I think people just, you know, they're gonna use them to work, so they don't really care if they're stained because they're gonna stain them too. So the next two pairs of pants are Pajama Pants, or Pajama Pants, however you wanna say it. The first ones, these were mine. I picked these up at a yard sale, of course. They're just an Airy brand. I wore them for a little while, but I just don't like the way they fit, so they're size medium. They're just nice flannel. They even have pockets and a drawstring. There's fun PJ or lounge pants. The next pair of pajama pants I actually picked up for my husband, but they're a little bit short on him because he's really tall. These are Nautica brand. They're like checkered. It's like a navy blue checker, blue and black. They also have pockets and drawstring waist. They're size large. It's Nautica. I wouldn't like normally pick these up to resell, but since I already had them because I was getting them for him, you know, you're a reseller, you can't just like redonate stuff, right? Okay, now we're moving on to the tops. The first one is this sweater. It's a little crazy. This is a sweater by Torrid. Torrid doesn't always go for a ton of money. I mean, I think it's like a good bread and butter for me, is the way I would put it. And we have a Torrid outlet near me, so I tend to find a decent amount of it. This is a Torrid size 3, which should be a 3X because they do vanity sizing. This is from a yard sale as well. It's in really great condition as far as I can tell. We'll double check it. It's really soft, but also like really thick. It's just cotton and acrylic, but the nice thing about Torrid is they always have their like cut and style numbers on that tag with the materials. So this is from 2016, but you know, I should be able to get like 15 on the low end, I would think. Somewhere between 15 and 20. This next piece is a blazer. And I think this is the first blazer I picked up. It's a women's blazer. Get a good look at it. It's gray and it's from the Limited. It says the Limited stretch. It's a size medium. And it does have some shoulder pads in it. It's like really light shoulder pads. And the back is just really simple. I don't really like doing like career wear type stuff. I don't know why. I guess it just doesn't really interest me. I mean, I'll pick it up if it's worth money either way, but I found this in just, you know, it was in really good condition at a yard sale. I'm pretty sure it was like $1, so we will see how that does. This next piece is, I don't think it would be considered a blazer necessarily. It's more like a jacket. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. It's this, like it comes up in the back, it's lower in the front, like high-low sort of, and it's by Lise. Size medium. I don't know how to like show it very well. And I don't think it has any tag. Oh, here it is. It's just a 90% polyester, 10% rayon, but it feels like a suede. And it's kind of like this, I don't even know what you would call this. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hopefully I can find it. It kind of looks like leather, but you know, like a faux leather. And then it has that cool like high-low in the front. I don't know. It confuses me, but it's really cool. I got this for $1 at a yard sale. It was the yard sale that was at the fairgrounds I had talked about in, I think, my last haul video. But this lady had a clothing rack, had this, and there was like a Bowden dress. I think it was an older Bowden, but it's still Bowden. And like everything was $1. I feel like I got some other pieces from her too, so. Excited about this though. It's really cute. Okay, you guys, this is like the honey hole part of this haul. This is the part I'm really excited about. I have 4 Barefoot Dreams cardigans that I got at a yard sale for $1 a piece. And they're so soft. So, this is the first one. This is a pink color. And it has a hood. And it has pockets. And it's a size medium. These are from the Cozy Chic Light collection. These are the first time I found Barefoot Dreams, so I'm excited about it. It says it's nylon and rayon, and it has a style number, style 905, so I haven't looked these up yet, so we'll see, but I mean, I've heard people keep saying that Barefoot Dreams cardigans usually go around like the $40-ish range, and I have 4 of them, so I'm just hoping they sell pretty quickly. The second Barefoot Dreams one is an ombre one. It's like white and gray ombre, and then it has this like, oh, what do you call it? Not high-low, but waterfall? I think waterfall front is the word I'm looking for. This one does not have a hood. And I don't think it has pockets. No, it's just like very drapey. And this is a small/medium. Now how well you can see that because it's a white tag, but trust me, it's a small/medium. The next one is this black one. These are all like a little bit different in style, but this one's just all black, and then the like collar area is actually like pinned at the back. And it does have pockets, no hood. And this one says it's from the Bamboo Chic Light, size medium. I am a size medium, and I did try one of these on, but I feel like the sleeves are just a little tight. I don't know. I like loose baggy stuff. But yeah, this one is 75% nylon and then 25% rayon from Bamboo. I'm not sure if that warrants a different price range or not. The last one is this like maroon colored one. This one does not have a hood. It does have pockets, and these ones are more like actual coat type pockets. Like it's got the slant to go in. The other ones were kind of, I don't know how you call it, but it's almost just like a drop-in pocket. The opening was straight at the top. This one's slanted, more like a coat pocket. And this one's also size small/medium from the Cozy Chic Light collection, I guess. The last item I have is soft surroundings, which I've sold I think like 1, maybe 2 items from Soft Surroundings before. I know I had like a chambray plus size dress that I sold before, and that did pretty well. This is Hugs from Soft Surroundings, and it's this super fuzzy cardigan. Like it's like Sherpa basically. I mean, if you watched the video of me organizing the death pile and you actually watched through when I was sorting everything out, you see me holding something and looking at it for a while, and I said like, you know, I was trying to decide if I should keep it. This was that, because it is so soft and fuzzy and cozy, and I do kind of want to keep it, but I also know I think I'd rather just have the money for it because I feel like it would go for some decent amount. And my problem is I'm always like, I'm sure I could find something similar in like Walmart price point or whatever. I don't know. This one I got from the thrift store, and I probably got it for $3.50. The tag says $7. Pretty much always got everything at 50% off when I went. So it says Hugs from Soft Surroundings, size medium. Size medium. And it does have pockets, and it does have one button for a closure. I don't think this is any kind of like crazy material. It does have a style number though, so that's handy. No, it's just 100% polyester. So, it's so hard to even hold this and not want to keep it. It's like a big fuzzy blanket. Alright, that is all the items I will be listing for this week, taking photos of and listing. I'm almost done listing everything I took photos of last week, so that 15 items seems to be like a really good spot for me to be at. So let me know, when we talked about the business practices, let me know what kind of business practices you do as far as best offer. Do you allow best offer? Do you not? Why? And are there any other things that you've kind of changed up and experimented with in your business lately that you wanted to, you know, is it helpful? Is it something that we should be aware of that could help us? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. I will be doing what sold every 2 weeks this month, and probably going forward unless I need to go down to 1 a week, which is very possible. I'm hoping it's possible because that would mean I'm making more sales. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I post a new video, and I will see you in the next one.